Ligtas si Juan mula sa kapahamakan. Ngunit nagsimula naman ang mas mabigat na laban. Ang kanyang emosyon, takot, at pangarap para sa pamilya. Narito ang mga nurse, ginagabayan ng mga dakilang teorista upang tulungan siyang bumangon muli.
Ang tao ay nilalang na humaharap sa pagbabago, sa sakit, at sa hamon ng kapaligiran. Ngunit sa pagbagsak, may kakayahan tayong umangkop. At sa bawat pag-ikot ng mundo, natututunan nating muling tumayo. Hindi sapat sa gamitin ng katawan, kailangan ding palakasin ng loob. Tulungan ng tao muling makahanap ng direksyon. Ako si Calista Roy at ang paniniwala ko, ang layunin ng nurse ay gabayan ang tao makaangkop sa sarili, sa pamilya at sa buhay na naghihintay sa kanya.
Good day, everyone! Today, we are presenting the life, works, and theory of Sister Calista Roy, one of the most influential nursing theories in the world. She is best known for her adaptation model of nursing, which focuses on helping people adjust to changes in health and life situations. Her theory is still widely used today in hospitals, schools, and research. Bilang mga future nurses, mahalagang maunawaan natin ito dahil hindi lamang tayo tagapagbigay ng gamot, kundi gabay din tayo para sa pasyente na makaangkop at makabangon sa mga pagbabago sa kanilang buhay. Now, let's read a quote from Sister Calista Roy herself. The goal of nursing is to promote adaptation in each of the 4 adaptive modes. This statement captures the essence of Roy's theory. For her, nursing has one main goal: to help individuals and groups adapt successfully in 4 areas: the physiological mode, self-concept mode, role function mode, and interdependence mode. Through these modes, Roy shows that adaptation is not just physical. It also includes how people view themselves, how they fulfill roles in society, and how they relate to others. Ibig sabihin, kahit na may sakit o aksidente, ang mahalaga ay matuto tayong umangkop sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay. Hindi lang katawan, kundi pati isip, damdamin, pamilya at komunidad. This quote challenges us as nurses to look beyond the illness and see the person as a whole being. Born on October 14, 1939, Los Angeles, California. Religious life: Sisters of Saint Joseph of Carondelet. Inspired by her spirituality and vocation. Sister Calista Roy was born in Los Angeles, California in 1939. She grew up with strong values of faith, discipline, and service. She later joined the Sisters of Saint Joseph of Carondelet, where she dedicated her life to both spirituality and healthcare. Her dual role as a nun and a nurse gave her a unique perspective. She believed that health is not just about curing diseases, but about finding balance and meaning in life. Ang kanyang pananampalataya ang nagsilbing gabay sa kanyang propesyon. Dahil dito, nakabuo siya ng pananaw na ang kalusugan ng tao ay konektado hindi lamang sa katawan, kundi pati sa kaluluwa at sa relasyon sa Diyos at kapwa. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Mount St. Mary's College, 1963. Masteral in Pediatric Nursing, UCLA, 1966. PhD in Sociology, UCLA, 1977. Her academic journey shows her commitment to both nursing and human sciences. She earned her Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Mount St. Mary's College in 1963. She then pursued a master's degree in pediatric nursing at UCLA in 1966, where she gained deep knowledge about caring for children. Finally, in 1977, she completed her PhD in sociology, also at UCLA. This gave her the ability to study people in society and understand how communities influence health. Pinagsama niya ang agham at lipunan sa kanyang pag-aaral. Para kay Roy, ang kalusugan ay hindi hiwalay sa lipunan o kapaligiran. Kaya ang nursing ay dapat holistic para sa tao at para sa komunidad. Pediatric nurse, educator, theorist. Developed the Roy Adaptation Model in 1976. Authored textbooks and research. Influenced nursing practice globally. Roy began her career as a pediatric nurse, caring for children in hospitals. Later, she became an educator and mentor to future nurses. In 1976, she formally introduced the Roy Adaptation Model, a theory that has since become one of the most widely applied frameworks in nursing. She also wrote nursing textbooks and published research that guided practice and education across the world. Hanggang ngayon, ginagamit pa rin ang kanyang modelo sa iba't ibang bansa. Dahil dito, si Sister Callista Roy ay kinikilalang isa sa pinakamahalagang boses sa nursing profession. Her career proves that nursing is both a science and an art, grounded in knowledge but also rooted in compassion. To summarize the first part of our report, Sister Callista Roy is both a woman of faith and science. She was born in Los Angeles in 1939, became a nun, and dedicated her life to nursing and education. Her strong academic background in nursing and sociology allowed her to develop the Roy Adaptation Model in 1976. This model teaches us that the main goal of nursing is to help patients adapt in 4 areas of life: physical health, self-identity, roles in society, and relationship with others. Sa madaling salita, para kay Roy, ang nursing ay hindi lang tagapanglaganap ng katawan, kundi tagapagturo at tagagabay ng pasyente para makahanap ng bagong balanse at lakas sa kabila ng hamon. Her work continues to influence nurses worldwide, reminding us that adaptation is the true sign of healing.
The Roy Adaptation Model views human as an adaptive system in constant interaction with their environment to maintain balance. This involves biopsychosocial processes influenced by internal and external stimuli, with adaptation occurring through physiological, self-concept, role function, and interdependence modes. This goal is to manage stimuli and promote health. Nursing empowers patients to positively adapt to health challenges. Nurses assess behaviors and stimuli, then implement targeted interventions to foster adaptation across physiological, self-concept, role function, and interdependence modes. By providing education, modifying environments, and offering emotional support, nurses enable patients to develop coping strategies, enhances resilience, and actively participate in their care. This approach promotes integration, improves health outcomes, and foster sustained well-being. Key concepts: 4 adaptive modes: physiological, self-concept, role function, and interdependence. Physical mode addresses the body's physical and chemical processes, focusing on basic needs such as oxygenation, nutrition, elimination, activity, and rest, and protection, guiding nurses in assessing and meeting patients' physical requirements to promote adaptation and well-being. The self-concept group identity mode focuses on physiological and spiritual integrity, addressing how individuals perceive themselves in terms of beliefs, values, emotions, and is crucial for maintaining a sense of identity and wholeness. Role function. The role function mode pertains to the roles individuals occupy in society and how they perform duties based on societal expectation involving in assessment and how people fulfill their responsibilities in various contexts such as work, family, and community. And lastly, the interdependence mode involves relationship with others, seeking help, affection, and attention, focusing on how individuals interact with their support system and maintain healthy relationships through the ability to love, respect, value, and accept one another's. Humans are holistic adaptive beings who consistently interact with their environment, striving to maintain integrity and equilibrium. Roy's adaptation model posits the individual possesses innate and acquired mechanism to cope with changes, categorized into physiological, physical, self-concept group identity, role function, and interdependence modes. This adaptive modes influences how individuals respond to stimuli, with the goal of achieving adaptation defined as the processes of responding positively to environmental changes. When individuals effectively adapt, they experience well-being, quality of life, and are more likely to achieve their full potential. However, ineffective responses can lead to maladaptation or maladaptation, impacting health and overall functioning. Adaptation leading to optimal health is a core assumption of Callisto-Roy's adaptation model, which posits that individuals continuously strive to maintain well-being through adaptive responses to environmental stimuli. The model suggests health is a state where individuals effectively cope with changes. Successful adaptation results in positive changes or positive responses, enhancing quality of life and improving overall functioning, while ineffective responses lead to maladaptation and diminished health. Promoting adaptation is essential in nursing practice to support individuals in achieving and maintaining optimal health. The application of Callisto-Roy's adaptation model is widely used in hospitals and communities to guide nursing practices, providing a framework for understanding and addressing patients' responses to health-related stimuli. Nurses utilize this model to assess patients' adaptive abilities across various dimensions, tailoring interventions to promote positive coping mechanism and overall well-being. By focusing on adaptation, nurses can create individualized care patients that considered the patient's unique needs and circumstances, fostering resilience and facilitating recovery. This approach enables healthcare professionals to support patients in achieving optimal health outcomes, whether in acute care settings or community-based programs, by enhancing their capacity to adapt to illness, stress, and life changes. Guiding care planning, especially in chronic illness, is a significant application of Callista Roy's adaptation model in nursing practice. This model provides structured approach for nurses to assess how individuals with chronic conditions adapt their illness and its impact on their lives. By understanding the patient's adaptive responses, nurses can develop tailored interventions that promote effective coping strategies, enhancing self-management skills, and improve overall quality of life. The Roy adaptation model helps nurses address the physical, psychological, and social challenges faced by patients with chronic illness, enabling them to live more fully and maintain a sense of well-being despite their condition. Through this holistic approach, nurses can empower patients to actively participate in their care and achieve optimal adaptation. The holistic approach inherent in Callista Roy's adaptation model is a notable strength, fostering comprehensive nursing care that addresses the multi-phased dimensions of a patient's well-being. This approach enables a deeper understanding of the patient's needs and promotes individualized care plans that enhance adaptation and overall quality of life. The holistic perspective ensures that nursing interventions are not only effective in treating specific conditions, but also in fostering a sense of balance, resilience, and well-being for the patient. Callista Roy's adaptation model is great because nurses can use it in all sorts of healthcare settings, from hospitals to long-term care. It focuses on how people adapt, so nurses can use it anywhere to help patients with different challenges, whether it's managing post-surgery pain in a hospital or helping families cope with new health issues at home. This model is a valuable tool for providing patient-centered care and improving health outcomes.
This model focuses on how people adapt to changes in their health and environment, and it provides a framework for nurses to guide their care. In this presentation, I'll discuss its limitation in the four nursing meta-paradigms: person, health, environment, and nursing. Like in any theory, Roy's adaptation model also has its limitation. First, its application requires a significant amount of time and effort, which can sometimes make it challenging in fast-paced hospital settings. Second, the model is very broad. It involves many elements, systems, and concepts that can be overwhelming for nurses to apply consistently. The paradigm, person. In Roy's model, the person is seen as a psychosocial being who constantly interacts with the changing environment. The person is described as a living, complex, adaptive system with internal processes that help maintain balance. Each person is also made up of subsystems that functions together as a whole. Meta-paradigm, health, according to Roy, is a state in a process of being and becoming an integrated and whole person. If adaptation is lacking, then the person experiences illness or poor health. Meta-paradigm, environment. The environment includes all the conditions, circumstances, and influences that affect a person's development and behavior. It covers both internal and external factors. Roy identifies these environmental factors as a focal, contextual, or residual stimuli, which can either support or challenge the person's ability to adapt. Meta-paradigm nursing. Nursing in this model is defined as both science and a practice discipline. It is a theoretical system of knowledge that guides nurses in assisting and helping patients adapt to their health and environment. The nurse's role is to promote positive adaptation through care, teaching, and interventions. In conclusion, Roy's adaptation model gives us a holistic way of understanding patients and their health. By focusing on the person, health, environment, and nursing, the model helps guide nurses in promoting adaptation and well-being despite its complexity. It remains a valuable tool in nursing practice, reminding us that our ultimate goal is to support people in achieving balance and wholeness in their lives.
Ako si Sister Calista Roy. Ang tao ay isang sistema ng pag-aangkop. Tulungan mong umangkop si Juan sa kanyang katawan, sarili, papel sa lipunan, at ugnayan sa iba.
Juan, subukan muna natin mag-breathing exercise. Oo. Ngayon, gagawin ka unti-unti natin gagawin ko. Ilang bang? Unti-unti lang para makatulong ko para sa malakas sa bayan mo.
Medyo mahirap. Mas step pa rin ko eh. Pero alam ko, kayanin ko. Kaya to.
Alam mo, Han, kahit sugatan ka, hindi ibig sabihin na wala ka nakita. Pwede ka pa rin maging inspirasyon sa mga tao, sa mga followers mo, lalo na ngayon na nag-subscribe.
Talaga po? Hindi ko kasi naisip yun. Baka mas kailangan nga ng followers kung makita yung totoong ako. Yung hindi lang yung masaya ako, yung mga nagagawa ko, pero yung mga pinagdadaanan ko rin. Alam kong makaka-inspire dito sa kanila eh. Pero paano yung pagiging vlogger ko? Yun na lang kasi yung role ng buhay ko eh.
Why? Bakit ito ang pabunggil mo? Ang pagsasalaysay ng recovery mo. Mas authentic para sa mga followers mo at mas makabuluhan sa mga manonood ng iyong content.
Parang mas okay na yun. Parang mas gusto ko rin yun.
Tignan mo, Juan, no? Ang dami pa nagko-comment ng suporta para sa iyo.
Grabe, hindi ko akalain na mahalaga rin pala ako sa kanila. Alam mo, salamat nurse. Binigyan ako nito ng panibagong lakas sa hinaharap ko ngayon. Thank you po talaga.
At sa pag-aangkop, natuto tayong mabuhay muli.